Welcome to the video for the B-flat concert major scale for clarinets, your C major scale. You're going to start out by opening up your Accent and Achievement book to page 37 and look at the first scale on that page, which is the C major scale in chords, concert B-flat. First thing I want to point out too is a scale is a series of notes that starts on any note you want, in this case C, and then goes up to an octave above that, high C. And it goes up either in alphabetical order, that's one way to think of it, or line, space, without skipping any notes. And the first thing I want you to notice too about this is that when your band director says let's play the concert B-flat major scale, you are playing your C major scale. That's because of the way the clarinet is made, that you're actually playing a different note than what the regular pitch is. That's a little bit confusing, but just remember, if it's a B-flat concert scale, you start on a C. Now I'm going to switch on over to a picture of me holding the clarinet because I want to teach you the highest two notes of this scale, which are tricky notes that you most likely have not learned yet. The highest note of this scale is a high C. And what you see is all three of my fingers on my left hand are down, all three fingers on my right hand, plus my pinky on that bottom front key. And then in addition to this, you can't see the back of my hand, but on my top hand, I am pressing down what's called the register key, in addition to my regular thumb key, and that's a high C. This next picture that's going to come up on the screen right here is the second highest note. The only thing that has changed is on my left hand, I have added the pinky key, the one that sticks out the furthest. Everything else has remained the same from that high C. This is the high B. That's the second highest note. For both of these notes, you'll need that register key, and you'll need to use a lot of air. You can't hold back on these. Okay, I'm going to switch back to the picture of the scale in your book. And again, you might want to use your book because this is kind of blurry here on the screen. But you'll notice, again, this is a C major scale for you. And you'll also see that there are no flats or sharps in your key signature. So all the notes are natural. So for instance, make sure when you get to that fourth note, F, that you're playing your normal F fingering, which is just your thumb. And also notice the form of this song. We're going to repeat the first four measures. So do that part twice. When you get to the second half of the song, you notice there's some chords. You can either play the highest note of the chord or the lowest note of the chord. It's your choice. Again, when you get to those high B's and C's, really play a lot of air, firm corners. Don't let any of that air leak. You cannot play those notes if you don't use enough air. So don't be afraid to squeak and see what happens. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Repeat. And that's your concert B-flat major scale.